there's this book that I've been wanting to read. I haven't read it yet, but it's something about the power of the mind itself on, you know, believing in the unseen. So we're able and quickly able to be afraid of this unseen virus. Although we hear the results, we don't see it, and we're scared of it. Yeah, we kind of hesitate to believe the opposite, to believe in hope, to believe in the good things, to believe in that things will get better, that things will. Hey everybody, we're back. Just a real quick idea I've had right now with the whole virus going on right now. I just have some. Everybody's kind of panicking, and we're kind of. I'm not gonna lie myself as well, but it's really awesome the fact that we all come together when it comes to right. Obviously, individuals are getting sick. People are getting obviously quarantine, and a lot of things are going down, right? But I kind of laugh in the fact that there's this unseen virus. Obviously, we cannot see it. We do not know where is it at. We don't know if it's in our hands, if we have it unless we get tested, right? It's something that we don't know who has it. It's but yet the fear is so big, it's so powerful that it makes us, you know, just shy away from everything, right? No social contact. Um, what else? Activities are reduced. Everybody's kind of boxed in their homes. And if we start looking at, I mean, for me, I was looking at how much, we all come together when it comes to this big fear, right? The fear of, obviously, we don't want, I think the fear, obviously, is the fear of death, right? We don't want to die. Nobody wants to die. Who wants to die, right? So we don't want to catch this virus because we don't want to have a chance to die. Although apparently the rates are really low, but still, nobody wants to catch this virus, right? Nobody wants to harm anybody. Nobody wants to harm themselves. But I got to thinking, I was like, we're so scared of this thing that we cannot see. It's unseen, but it exists. Obviously, people are dying. People are being quarantined, being hospitalized. So it exists, but we don't see it. And there's this book that I've been wanting to read. I haven't read it yet, but it's something about the power of the mind itself on, believing in the unseen. So we're able and quickly able to be afraid of this unseen virus. Although we hear the results, we don't see it, and we're scared of it. Yeah, we kind of hesitate to believe the opposite, to believe in hope, to believe in the good things, to believe in that things will get better, that things will just too shall pass, that whatever it is that you have, whatever belief, whatever dreams or goals you have, they will come to fruition, but you just got to believe in them. Although you can't see them, although you can't, what's that word, have actual proof, they are there. And it's a lot harder for us to do that. Maybe I'm like myself, but I feel like it's so easy to fear this unseen force, right? Yet we can't believe in the unseen good forces, right? In our dreams, in our goals, in our visions. Uh, it's a lot harder to believe in that, although nobody's dying from that, nobody's being quarantined for that. we are. It's harder for us to see that, right? So I had a quick idea today. I was wondering, with all these stories, the news, everything that we watch, I want to be a little bit of a positive light on this, although it's a lot harder because a lot of us are living right now not knowing the unknown that's coming, whatever is coming out of this, whether it's great for all of us or bad, whichever way you view it. But um, think about that, right? Maybe this is an awakening. If we can believe in this unseen virus, we can start believing in our own selves that we don't see, the version of ourselves that we don't see. And I learned and I heard about this a couple of weeks back as well, months back with the book of Wayne Dyer, but how sometimes believing is, sometimes say seeing is believing, and whether we believe in ourselves or not, it's up to us. And we don't do that. We don't. Like, I know for myself, it's one of those things that daily you have to work on. Really dive into yourself and kind of get to know what you want for yourself, and change that story. Obviously, change that narrative and create your own reality. But I find that interesting that we can actually be more, I would say, believe more in this unknown virus and how it attacks everybody and how it takes over your immune system. But what if we actually believe that if you believe in yourself, if you change your mentality, your perspective, your positivity, you become this different person, you believe in the unknown and unseen, then maybe the things that you're believing in that you want to happen for you will happen for you, right? And also, the funny paradox is whether you believe in the virus or you believe in yourself, you get either or, right? And not to bring the law of attraction in here or whatever that we read about and heard about, like The Secret and all these things, but it is so powerful, right? If I sit down and I watch news all day, I watched for a couple hours this morning, and anxiety raises up. I lost of hope. The world is ending. These things are all coming down. It's part of a system. We're being, it's like it was planned, and you start thinking all these things. Yet, we've lived like this for the last, whatever years you've been living. We've lived in fear, in fear to follow our dreams, in fear to be ourselves, in fear of actually succeeding in what we want to succeed in, as opposed to living what society is telling us to do, right? Follow your education, become whatever career, and just living in fear. You're scared to lose it all, right? And I think for my fear was that, but I think I've lost that fear because I've been proven otherwise. That even though you do all these things, even though you live by the rules, you follow society rules, you support the societal education system, whatever it is you're gonna do, and you follow these rules, you're still able to fail. You're still able to not, be what you want to be. So I think we could use this time right now, this quarantine time. I know for me, I'm trying to be the social distancing time that we all studying, practicing now because of this virus. Use this time to follow those passions, follow those, go against the fears, and reevaluate if where we at, where we were going is where we really wanted to go. If it was really us, or was it something that we were following because we were afraid. The irony, we were afraid of not being accepted. And it would be a great time for all of us to really dig down, and dig deep, and really find out, in this moment, whether we've been living in fear all this time. The fear is here, the virus is here, but maybe we have been living in this fear for a longer time than we think, and the virus is just right now, like, shutting us down, forcing us to, like, hey, wake your ass up. So I don't want to go into some spirituality stuff on here, but it makes kind of sense, right? We've been living in fear, and although the fear is here and everybody's saying don't be in fear, we've been living in fear. Some of us, not all of us. I say some of us, not all of us. But from my experience, I know the fear of being judged, the fear of not being enough, the fear of, I said in other videos, the fear of not succeeding, the fear of being ridiculed, the fear of what if I don't succeed, what if I fail? Well, right now, the moment right now that we have is a moment for us to do it, because no matter what, as we've seen, we've been shut down. Cities is being closed. Things are being brought to the halt because of this virus. Meaning there's nothing out there more powerful than the unseen. So take that for a note. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.